That's honestly pretty good.
I think it's
Me and
good.
Chris look like big balls
Of white?
fun. Yeah.
Big balls of fun.
Well, it's like really white and bright and both black
you don't
hats.
know shit about big balls of fun.
Welcome back to the Sturniolo Triplets YouTube channel.
That's a new one.
Yeah, it is.
Happy Friday. This is our first car video.
When Matt just did that, I got flashbacks
Right?
to tour, because whenever we were in Texas, that's like the only voice Matt used, like the entire time
It was
we were
so
in
fun.
Texas. Like,
Anyway,
I just literally haven't
for-
filmed together in a car in over a month and a half.
That's what I was getting at.
We haven't filmed. Basically, we are going to just do a story time car video telling each other stories about things that happened or things that we witnessed.
And I have such a story for you guys.
Who wants to start with
I'm
something?
sweating
Is
looking
this
at
a new
you
shirt,
in
Nick?
this. It's not.
I like how it's
Ooh,
kind of like
air conditioner's
there's no sleeve. It's kind of just like all built into one.
I wish I had tattoos on this arm, because I always sit
them.
left
Get
facing
them.
in the car.
Get them.
I should. I really am warm. Are you not warm?
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Hey guys, I'm interrupting today's video really quick to tell you about Opera. Opera is one of the safest and most secure internet browsers. Because our job is social media, we want an internet browser that's trusty and easy to use, and that's why we use Opera. We also use Opera because it includes many helpful features. Opera has a built-in VPN, which is awesome because it can protect your privacy while using the web. It also has a built-in ad blocker, which makes browsing and searching easy. It also has a built-in AI called Aria that can easily help us find video topics or answer the ridiculous questions we get during car videos. With Opera, you can also sort your tabs into islands so that your searching can be super organized and you don't get confused by having way too many tabs open. For example, we have our tabs sorted by entertainment, shopping, and travel. If you want to use a web browser that's more safe and secure, then download Opera with the link in the description down below. And a big shout out to Opera for sponsoring today's video.
I'm going to share my story first.
Yes, sir. Go for it.
All right, Chris already knows this story, so it's only Nick that's going to be surprised. The other day, I went to the store,
Yep.
right? And at the stores, you know how sometimes at like the grocery store that we go to, how there's like cops and stuff sometimes?
All the
or like,
time.
but like, you know how like sometimes locations have like the rent-a-cop where it's like the security dude, but he's not actually like police officer?
Yeah, like he's just like, I'm here for work.
Yeah, I went to the store the other day, and I go in, come out. As I'm coming out, the
I'm
dude...
proud of you for coming out.
It's not funny.
Bad joke. The dude saw which car I got out of, and as he's...
Is this your water?
Yes,
Can I have a sip?
yes. Whose water would that be if it wasn't mine? So I go in the store, I come out, and the guy saw what car I drove there.
Yep.
And as I'm walking out, he goes, "Tint's a little dark, buddy." I look over my shoulder and I said, "Yeah, it's a little dark." And I kept walking, as anyone would do. Walk back over, get in my car. You want to know what I hear when I get in my car and turn it on?
Let's do a
Don't tell me
demonstration.
that.
I hear a little from that window. So I go, "Okay." Roll the window down. "What's up? What's going on?" He goes, You don't have an answer for me on why that tint's so dark?"
You were probably so scared.
Anxiety written to the core.
I
He
would have
goes-
shit my pants.
He goes, "You don't have an answer for me on why that tint is so dark?" I go, "No, not really." And he goes, So are you a CC?" In my head, I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Be like, nah, I'm A cup.
I go,
That was a bad joke.
I said,
I don't
I said,
understand.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't know.
And he goes, "Are you a CC?" And I said, "No, I don't think so. I don't know what that is." And he goes, "Concealed carry."
Oh.
I
I feel like
go-
if someone doesn't know what CC means when you ask, there's no
Yeah.
way they ever
Yeah,
done it.
correct.
And I go, "No, sir. I don't have a gun in here." And he goes, "Do you have any outstanding warrants?" And I sound like an asshole when I say stuff back, but I don't mean it in a harmful way. But I guess like I do sometimes give attitude by accident.
Yeah.
But
The Matitude.
Yeah. But I said, if I have any warrants, they're not outstanding.
You said that?
Yeah.
Matt.
Which was probably not the best thing for me to say.
What's an outstanding warrant? Like you did a good job
it's,
at the crime?
No. Like it's
Nick,
active.
Outstanding warrant.
Like it's active.
Oh.
Like it's like he could
Arrest you.
The
You.
second that he asked me that, I was like, holy shit! I started shaking. I was like, I'm gonna be put in handcuffs. I was like for sure.
What is going on?
You know what I mean? So then
I said, buddy, do you have a family at home?
do you
you have business to mind?
he goes
Good.
he goes, "We'll see about that."
Huh?
And I go, do we have a problem? I said, "Is there something I need to be concerned about?" And he goes, "We'll just see about that," and walks away.
I'd leave.
So I put my window up and I start driving away like anyone would. I see the security guard that he was standing next to start following me out of the parking lot. And I'm like,
Matt,
and I go,
you're kidding!
and I go, oh my God. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And like, for some reason, it was like it wasn't a cop. Like, it was not a cop at all. Like, he had like a polo shirt on for like the store that I was at. So I was like, this dude has no authority over me.
Yeah, he
So
can't do anything.
nothing. So I start leaving.
The fact that he already talked to you this much is not allowed.
So I start leaving, and he's like doing something in the car, following me.
He's playing Club Penguin on his
I
thing.
take a right, I take another right, and he follows me again. And then I go to take a third right, and he goes straight. Never saw him again. But I was shitting my drawers.
What a scary man. He must have just been angry.
And you
at
wanna know?
something.
You wanna know what he looked like? I already told Chris. He looked like the
What, do you have a photo of him?
Nope. I have a photo reference of what he looked like. He looked like the time traveler from Gravity Falls.
Oh,
This is what he looked like.
hideous.
That's what he looked like, chat. But yeah, that was my story of how
That's insane.
I almost had a heart
Matt.
attack the other night.
I would have shit my pants.
I was nervous. I
I
was
would have
shaking
shit my
to the core.
pants.
Shaking to the
I would
core.
have shit my pants.
Yeah, next, like, I would leave instantly next time.
I thought like,
Well, or just at least be like, you.
I
like,
wouldn't know what
I'd
to
be like,
do.
are you a police officer? He'd be like, no. I'd be like, okay, am I
Goodbye.
detained?
no, that's why I said, do we have a problem?
Yeah.
And he was like, we'll see about that, and like walks away. It's like you can't even check for warrants.
I literally, like, I want to go
You
back
worked
to
at a
the
store.
store. I want to go back to the store. I want to, like, file a complaint.
We don't have to do all
I
that.
think we should.
I
I,
really do
absolutely
think
think
we
we
should.
should. Be like, you harassed me for no reason.
Correct.
I don't want to do that.
Do you know the show Court Cam? It's basically like live feeds from courtrooms, and
Judge
it shows. No, it's not Judge Judy. It's
Is it with the
Court
one where the
Cam.
guy dove over and he like attacked?
Yes,
the-
that thing is on Court Cam.
Yes.
But basically, it's a bunch of like footage of like inside of courtrooms and just videos of people talking and whatever happens in.
Isn't that
court.
illegal?
No, it's a show. It's a whole show about it.
Oh.
But I was watching an episode the other day, and this guy was suing his roommate
Me.
because one of the guys took his testicles off and put them in a jar and was securing them in their refrigerator, and the other
Freezer.
roommate,
That's gotta be a freezer thing.
yeah, and the other
Okay.
roommate was disturbed by it and
Of course.
accidentally threw it away. But the other roommate was like, he did it on purpose, and that's my property, and I can never get my testicles back. Got my
I wish I
attention.
worked in like a lab with like all like the fun little glasses and like I could like work with Matt and then like I'll look and be like, Matt, I need this, and like we're looking through like the beaker at each other and his face is like big and mine's like triangular. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's a good moment.
That's so funny.
And you have to like peek over the little nutsack rolling around in the jar to see him. This might turn into what sounds like an infomercial. Have you ever been sitting at home, bored, and want something to do with friends?
This
Yes.
does sound like an infomercial.
Just like it.
Have you ever wanted to go out but have nothing to do?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chris has the solution.
Oh god.
Oh, yes.
I want to invent a game. And this might literally get cut out because I might actually do it.
Okay.
Do you know Pokemon Go, how you have to go to certain places in real life and catch Pokemon or scan Pokestops?
Very familiar. Love it.
I want it to be based on cities, and then you can select your teammates, and then you can work together to complete local missions. So that way, say we're back home, we could say, we are going to be in Boston. We have a team of me, Matt, Nick, Justin, and Nathan, and we're going to be here from like September 1st to September 30th. We need missions to do, right? And then we all get on our server and we all meet up together, and then it says like, go to like blankety like the Chipotle on this street, and then you have to go there and solve your first virtual mission, and then it tells you like a next step, and it's like an IRL capture the flag game, but all virtual that you can play with friends, and then you can get like awarded ranks and like how many missions you complete, and you
I
can
feel like
level up.
okay. I
You
feel
would
like
I'd
hold on.
delete the app in an hour.
What?
It'd tell me, it'd be like, go here. I'd be
No,
like,
but it would get
I
so
feel like- can I
viral that
tell
people
you-
are like competing to like do like specific challenges. You can travel like, oh my god, we
Can
should
I-
do like a
hey,
national park.
It's gonna get taken too far.
No, it's not.
I think that you need to.
It's gonna
work,
be like
you need
shoot
to
your
work
neighbor
on
or something.
No,
and people are gonna have
you
to
need
kill
to
their
work
neighbor.
on. You need to work on what your missions are, and then I can see this getting something. But the fact that you're like in this blind right now, I don't really like.
if that game gets created and sold for millions of dollars,
What is it that you predicted in our podcast? What was that?
that was crazy.
I forget.
I was talking about how there should be like a portal in Times Square or something.
Yes.
Oh my
and then
god.
it happened.
Yeah.
Telling you, I got some good ideas. I really do.
You're just sick.
If there is a capture the flag teammate game that you can do in your local city with your
Are you
friends,
capturing flags?
it's more of treasure hunt.
tasks.
It's like Outer
Treasure
Banks.
hunt. I like-
how many times do you watch Outer Banks or adventure kid movies and you want to be them? This is your chance. You can make a little avatar.
That's the app description.
You're gonna be like little maybe brand integrations, you have to go get a Sprite for one of the missions, and it's like an advertisement paid by Sprite, so there's money in the game, and then you can do cash rewards, and the top of the world can get paid to it's a
All
whole
right,
thing.
yeah, you're cooking.
It's a whole thing.
Okay.
How good of an idea is that?
Yeah,
though?
maybe an app developer will watch this and he'll create it.
I need my
He or
cut.
she.
I need my cut. I feel like I am literally one of the only people that genuinely count sheep to fall asleep.
No, you
Sick.
don't.
I swear
Are
to
they
God.
hopping over a fence? Or
I
are they,
was laying down.
Are they just
Listen,
walking-
can you finish? Can you stop? I mean, and I literally virtually pictured a little sheep going
virtually?
like this, like one
Not virtual.
or mentally one. And do you know what it looked like? Do you know that mattress that literally has that one
Sherpa.
sheep?
Serta.
And it's that's what I picture, and I literally go 1, 2, and it helps me fall asleep. And what it made me think,
That's insane.
and what it
no?
made me think is, oh my God, if other people count sheep to go to bed, when do you feel the most scared and vulnerable at night? Or when do you feel the most scared and vulnerable? When do you feel the most scared and vulnerable in your life?
At night.
Right before you're gonna fall
I
asleep.
figured that's the answer.
New idea. I'm creating the Counting Sheep horror movie, and it's basically gonna be something so scary and paralyzing you with fear, but during the movie there's gonna be little sheep hopping over the fence or something. I haven't got the concept down yet.
Okay.
But basically
Clearly.
what's gonna happen is it's gonna be some intense crazy horror movie, and every time you go to sleep and you try to count sheep, you're gonna think of it and it's gonna give you nightmares, and that's gonna be the most successful, most scary horror movie of them all.
Because it's gonna literally.
How
keep
many
people
sheep?
awake.
How many
Exactly.
sheep did you get to the other night?
I stop at around 30 every night, probably.
30.
And you're asleep already?
Well, no, it just takes my mind off what I'm thinking, and then it helps me just rest and go to sleep.
Oh, so you
Oh,
just
so
count
it's
to
it's
30
not
and
like
stop.
It's not like I'm counting till I doze off.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's like I'm
Did that just
counting
make noise?
to distract my mind.
Okay.
I have the idea of the opening scene is the sheep, boop.
Well, of course.
Mhm.
Of course.
And then the closing scene in addition is the.
Of
So it's
course.
you're just always
You got the
feeling
bread,
like the sheep.
right?
I have the bread.
We need the lettuce,
meat.
the tomato, the bacon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
have to bear with me because it starts slow.
Okay.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay, so I've never in my life, ever in my life, done room service. Because I think that, the way we grew up and, what we were doing, we were kind of, not in, hotels that even offered it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was just around the world, as everybody knows, and I was in one of the hotels in Australia toward the end of the trip. We get to the hotel super late. It's 11 o'clock, and I checked the in-room service menu, and it says, the room service, I haven't eaten today.
Okay.
Busy day, get home at 11.
At night, and you haven't eaten once?
No, well, I ate. I dabbled in, but I haven't had dinner.
Okay.
Starving. There's a daytime menu from whatever, breakfast, 6 to 5 or something. And then 5 to 11:30 is dinner.
Okay.
And I'm okay, guys, this is my fucking time.
It's
I
crunch
must
time.
call now, because if I don't get this, I'm going to bed hungry. I'm going to wake up hungry, and I don't know what I'm going to eat in the morning.
Yeah.
Have to capitalize on this moment I can eat. The menu ends at 11:30. 11:30!
I got it. And what time is it for you?
11.
Okay.
So these are the options I can choose from. Roasted butternut pumpkin, Caesar salad, 3-egg omelet, club sandwich, crispy chicken wrap. All these things, right? I look at the menu! And it says beef burger, brisket patty, aged cheddar, smoky tomato, relish, pickle, and tomato with fries. Great! I love cheeseburgers, but I am a 21-year-old baby. So I like my burgers with just meat and cheese and a bun, because I'm a simple man.
Plain as can be.
Plain.
Yep.
Plain burger. That's all I fucking want and dream of. I'm starving. So I pick up the phone, and you guys know if I'm patient, the person I'm most patient with on earth is a customer service worker.
Yeah.
I will work through this with you. I will speak to you for 20 minutes. I will encourage you. You have my time.
Yeah, no worries.
No worries at all. Can I get a cheeseburger to my room? And he goes, I'm sorry, at this time we don't have cheeseburgers available. And I'm starving. So I'm like, I usually be like, oh, okay, and just hang up. But I'm like, I need to eat.
Yeah.
So I instantly tell this guy, I'm like, oh, like I checked the menu and there's like the burger on the menu, and that's like
The
what I
beef
want to
patty
eat. He
thing.
goes, oh yeah, we don't have a cheeseburger, but we have the beef burger. And I said, okay, I'll get that, but take everything off but the cheese.
Okay.
He goes, let me check with the chef, please, if we can do this. I'm like, okay. He goes, I'll call you back. I hang up. I sit literally like this, not moving, for 5 minutes at the edge of my bed waiting for the phone to ring. Phone rings. Ring, 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 ring. I answer the phone. Yeah, so I spoke to the chef, and at these hours of the night, because we're down to the nighttime menu, we can only do the beef burger. And I said, no, totally fine. Completely understand. I'll do the beef burger.
Yes.
I don't need a cheeseburger. I'll do the beef burger, but I'll just take everything off it but the cheese.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, so sir, we can't add cheese to the burger. We can't do a cheeseburger. And I said, sir, the beef burger comes with cheese.
Yes.
I'm not asking for something you don't have. I'm asking for a fucking beef burger. Keep the cheese on it. I'm making your life easier. You don't have to get the fucking pickles out and the tomato and the jelly and all this shit. All I want is cheese.
Okay. So then what?
So I ask again. I'm like, yes, sir. The beef burger's. I literally was being so nice. I was like, the beef. I understand. The beef burger is totally fine. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I feel bad. Like, I don't want you to stress out. Like, the beef burger's fine. I just only want cheese on it. And he goes, give me a second. Hangs up on me again. I sit down. I wait for a call back. The manager calls me, and she's like, hi. So I hear you want a cheeseburger.
No,
like,
the beef burger.
I'm like, yes, if you can do that. She goes, yes. So we can't do a cheeseburger because it's not on the menu right now, but we can do the beef burger. And this goes on for like 30 minutes. I literally dropped to my knees alone in my room.
So did you get
I
the
literally was
beef
sitting
burger?
there and I dropped to my knees in shock. I'm like, I understand that I can only get the beef burger, but the beef burger comes with cheese on it. So just leave the cheese on the beef burger.
What's the difference between cheeseburger and beef burger?
Nothing!
Wait.
Nothing! And meanwhile, the day prior, during the day, I ordered, hey, can I get a beef burger with just the cheese on it? And they're like, yeah, of course. And they sent it to my room. So I'm like, what is the issue now?
Okay, but listen, isn't a beef burger like the American hamburger? So it's like cheeseburger.
I was telling him,
hamburger.
yeah, I'll take the beef burger with just cheese on it.
Yeah, but that's not.
But
just
Chris, the beef burger comes with cheese. I'll show you on the menu. It says beef burger, brisket patty, aged cheddar.
Yes, got it.
So I'm like, oh, maybe they're getting confused with the cheese and the cheddar.
Yes.
Even though cheddar cheese is fucking cheese. I'm like, I'm so sorry for the confusion. I hate being this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. I just want a beef burger with cheese. And the lady goes, okay, we understand. You want the beef burger and you want everything on it but cheese. I said, no.
Reverse that.
Keep the cheese and remove everything else.
Yes.
She goes, okay, so a beef burger with just cheese. Anything else? And I'm like, a Pepsi.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, and for the troubles that, like, all the troubles will take off the Pepsi charge. I'm like, no! You guys can charge me for the Pepsi. You can charge me $10 million more.
Yeah.
Just bring me the cheeseburger. Just bring me the cheeseburger.
Okay.
And they finally bring me my burger. And I eat it.
And it was just
And it was a fucking beef burger with cheese
that's it.
and a side of fries and a Pepsi. And I had dinner.
Wow.
But I'm like, the fact that I had to have this conversation 35
Yeah,
times
that's insane.
blew my
Holy
mind.
shit.
Blew my mind. When I said, can I get the beef burger with nothing on it but cheese? And they're like, we can't do the beef burger. No, we can't do a
the
cheeseburger. We
cheeseburger.
can only do the beef burger.
I said yes, but just with
yes,
cheese.
the beef burger's fine.
So what is the cheeseburger there?
The cheeseburger's the same fucking thing.
So they have a cheeseburger and a beef burger
No,
on their
there's
menu?
no cheeseburger on the menu
If you
at all.
If you
But
ask for
if
a
you
cheeseburger,
ask for a cheeseburger, they just don't understand what's going on. You need to ask for the beef burger. A beef burger is a cheeseburger. On the menu. If I called and said, "Hey, can I get a beef burger?" I would have got exactly what I
All
ate.
I can think of is Burger Bot right now, and that's it.
Who's the burger bot?
Remember when Matt was the Burger Bot? I would just like to share that if you guys ever bought something for me super expensive as like a surprise and I had zero say, I'd actually be a little upset.
Why?
Just because like
share an income.
no, just like let me get my say. Like I would hate to be surprised with like a brand new car or something, and it's like I had zero say in like anything, and now it's like my car for the next.
So you seen that video of the
years, you know
girl
what I
and like
mean?
her mom surprised her with like a Tesla, and she's like, "I don't want this shit." Like,
Yeah,
no.
that's insane. But it's like I'm saying, like if I'm gonna like if you guys were ever to like buy something super niche for me, like that's expensive. I don't know what. Like all I can think of is a car right now. But I would be like kind of like, damn, I couldn't say anything about it.
No, that's valid. That's a valid feeling.
And I'm just saying it to you guys, so like don't do it. You
I
know.
was never gonna. Also, you can't.
I always
drive.
think I know I'm not planning on driving at all. But I was thinking like, damn, I kind of want to get Matt a nice car, but I want him to have a say in it. The other day, I felt like I was literally getting pranked. I put a whole outfit on, right?
An outfit.
You're not funny at all. And, well, I didn't leave the house yet, so I didn't have my shoes on. But I put a pair of pants on, I put a t-shirt on, and I put a hat on.
Okay.
And I've owned all of them for, like, probably over a month,
Okay.
right? And I go in the mirror, and I look, and I have, like, a little, like, medium sticker.
Ooh.
And I go, oh, take it off. And then my pants had, like, the 32 waist thing. And I go, oh, ripped it off.
Yep.
And then I went like this, and I scratched my head, and I look at my hat, and it has like the.
Oh my god.
And I was like,
It's feeling
I was like,
brand new.
oh my god. I'm like, I was like, I thought someone was like trolling me. Like I
Yeah.
thought it was like a fib. And then I put my shoes
Oh
on.
my god.
What?
Remember the game Fibber?
And then I put my shoes on, and it had the little cushiony thing inside.
You remember the game
Nah.
Fibber?
Swear on everything.
You just reminded me when you said this.
Do you remember the game Fibber?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yes.
extend your nose. Haha, super cool, like Pinocchio.
You just reminded me. But when you said you thought someone was trolling you, you guys aren't gonna believe me today.
Oh god.
I like think I have like a third sense or like a paranormal like vibe or something. Like
You're
I can, like,
supposed to
sense
have
something.
like 5 senses.
No, like I like a sixth sense. I mean,
There it is. I was gonna say.
triple it, double. I
Shut up.
literally was on the ladder. I have a little step ladder in my back in my closet because I can't see the top of my clothes if I don't step up.
Okay.
And I step onto the second level of the ladder, and I'm sorting through my shorts to grab the shorts that I'm putting on, and I hear like literally like
That was
3 steps and a shuffle back, and I thought that Matt was gonna like pull like something out from behind me, and I turned and I was like, Matt, no one was there, and I was like, what?
Nick,
Like it was literally
that like gives
I
me chills
felt-
to my core.
I felt, I'm not kidding, I felt the ladder shake, and I felt like a pull. Like I thought there was like a shirt under. In my brain, genuinely my pure actual honest thought was that there was a shirt under one of the legs of the ladder that I was standing on, and Matt followed me to my room and pulled it out.
What is that?
Matt! Literally, I'm dead serious. I genuinely thought that.
Imagine.
Like I turned around and went to say something to Matt, and it was the fastest I turned around ever in my life. Like as if like it was a genuine reaction. Like I turned.
Nick,
It was
that, like, how do you not?
And I forgot about it until you just said that the other day
Fib?
you thought someone was pranking you.
Wow.
When you had all the clothes.
Yeah.
I was like, today I thought I was being pranked, and it was a ghost.
No, I do that all the time. Like, I was laying in my room the other day, and I was taking a nap, so I was like partially kind of like opening my eyes here and there, but not really. And my room was like that weird, like dark because the curtains are drawn and the lights are off, but light enough for me to see everything because the sun is up. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I always think, I'm like, what if someone was just standing in like the corner of my room? when
I look
open
to
my
check,
eyes?
which is a bad habit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if I don't look, I'm gonna fucking. If I don't look, I'm gonna not be able to sleep.
Yeah.
Like last night, I was going to bed, and I was like, oh, there's probably someone hovering over behind me on the
Yes,
other side
I do
of the
it
room.
all the
And I'm like,
time.
no, I have to look now, and I go and I turn and I look, and I'm like, imagine if I look and someone's actually there.
Yeah.
That
But
would
I
be
also
the
like
best.
I also just like am okay with it. Like I'll look over at my towel like hanging from my shower. I'm
No,
like, is that
dude,
a person?
That was
or
freaking
what?
me out when I was sleeping in your room while you were gone.
It's scary, huh?
It's really scary.
I feel like Morse code should be more like in your face, kind of.
And it's not.
When
as-
are you gonna communicate with Morse code?
Well, like for the people that need it, they can't really see. Isn't? Oh, I'm thinking of Braille. Sorry.
If you think about it, and I'll actually say this is like sheer honesty, every movie ever is like inaccurate to real life. Like every movie ever. Because when I'm watching a movie, I'm just like, oh, you kind of like understand like there's like the tropes to the movies and stuff. But I'm like, when are we gonna just like make a movie where like people are in like a life or death situation and they don't survive? Because they obviously wouldn't know how to fucking get out of this. It's like in the life or death situation, it's like someone's like, oh, I know how to fucking pick a lock and backflip. It's like, no, you don't.
Yeah, like stop joking.
Every movie ever is unrealistic. And yes, I understand that movies wouldn't exist if they weren't unrealistic.
Do you want to know what I was
but-
thinking of? That my favorite Instagram reel the other day, where it's like this. This is how.
You have a favorite Instagram reel?
Yes, I do.
All right, guys, that has been this week's Friday video. We'll see you guys.
Wait,
we
there's
see
a
you guys.
golden Raising Cane's in Boston.
Golden?
It's gold.
Oh!